Good morning. I wanted to come into my craft room and play a little bit this morning and kind of finish working on my embellishments that will go into my next journal. These are some pre-made tags that I had made with just some stamping and an image on them, and I thought that they needed more, so I was going to come in and do some playing time and thought that I would video it so that you guys can create along with me. This one I had taken a paper clip and with a cluster and put it onto the tag. So now I want to finish building this one up and then cover up this back side so that when it goes onto a page, you'll be able to, it'll be hid. And my thought is, because this paper has some flower in it, I had some die cut out flowers, so I thought I would maybe utilize those on the back side. And I also have some of these little file folders, and I just I stamped an image on them and was going to start doing this. So I stopped and started filming so that you guys could play and watch me in this process. And I will try to speak as I'm going, but I just want to kind of glue these ends down so that I can put a tag in here, is my thought process. So I don't want to get it too far out because I don't want it to not be a big enough opening. I have a little tag that I've already cut right here. Oop, sticky fingers. So that should be a good opening. You can always sew these too, depending on, you know, what look that you're going for. So I'm just going to kind of give it a push. And then depending on how you glue it, you could give yourself a tuck in the back or a tuck in the, just right here in the file folder itself. I'm going to go ahead and just adhere the whole thing. And I'm thinking I want to just kind of slap it here, but leave a little border around it. Give it a good push. Seal. And then this is just a decorative paper that I cut a little tag out of and then added some embroidery thread. And I thought it would look cute right there. And the way that I have this paper clip, I did not glue the front part of this down so that it left me another pocket. So I thought I'd build upon this black tag because I think it will be perfect in here, maybe kind of peeking out like so. Keep that there. So I just glued some of this brown paper down, and now we'll build up on it with some items. I have a little thyme, and maybe a little stamp that will go there. Yeah, let's remember when and then time. Okay. Swap glues here. Hope everybody's having a great morning. We're supposed to be getting warmer here, so I'm excited about that. Be able to start removing some layers of clothing. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right here. I want to seal the whole thing in because I don't know what I want to tuck. But I think I want it kind of this way. Kind of tap it on there. Now let's see where I'm going to put the stamp. I'm thinking I like that. What do you guys think? Yeah. I just want to tell you thank you if you've subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Starting this new crafting journey. It's always kind of scary and confusing and you don't know where to begin, and so you just take a leap of faith and jump. So I'm extremely grateful for everybody that is supporting me and crafting with me, and I'm certainly enjoying it. So hopefully I'll get better and better with my videos. And what do you think? You like that? I think that'll be cute once it dries and we can poke that in there. It might need something around. I'm trying to keep with the same colors, kind of browns and greens. So maybe, I think I have some eyelash trim that might look good hanging out. I think it will. So let's just, it's not a whole bunch. Let's just poke it through here and tie it to give it some extra detail. The browns, and this has eyelash trim, has browns and greens in it, so that should pull nice and give it a little extra something something. Maybe that's all we need. Something like this, and maybe zigzagged around with your sewing machine in a color that would pop. Whatever you're doing, that would look nice too. Okay. So we've got something like that. So far cute. Yeah, I'm going to pull this out. I don't want it glued in there because my fabric is kind of still wet through there. So now I want to cover this up. I already have this one, and it's just got alphabets on it, and it was white like this, and I already started distressing that. So now I'll start on this one. Kind of give it a little extra layer. I really am going to just kind of focus on the outside at first to really get it deep and dark. Like so. No, it's not too fun watching the distress process. I'll try to hurry with it. So now my thought was, if I glue this underneath, so then this one I can layer over the top like that, and then once it's dry, it will still, the paper clip will be underneath, so it can still slide a page. We'll try it out as soon as this dries. So let's glue this down. Ooh, wait a minute. I have this ribbon that has alphabets on it too. What if I just kind of put a little tail hanging out? I might give it. Let's see. like that? Or maybe just a little something on the side. Let me grab a brad and see where we can take this. Okay. One of these ones. Maybe we can just poke that right down through and feed it and then glue it. That might give it a little extra. I think I need to distress this outside before I go any farther, so that it'll act as a double-sided tag, I think. We're going to decorate both sides up. We might want to stamp on it too. It wasn't my intention when I had started making these tags. I was just kind of playing and getting some backgrounds down. So the image is already down. It makes it a little bit more of a challenge. But as we're learning, you know, getting things rolling, not always turns out the best. But I thought there's no sense in not being able to add to it. Really get those. And keep it from being wasted, or so I just kind of throw that stuff in a I have this grid stamp. And do I want black or brown? Front's black. I might as well stay with black. No sense in wasting them or putting them in there like that as we're learning and our creativity is expanding. We can always go back and add. So I'm just going to put a little here and there, maybe. Let's kind of see what baby wipe here. Kind of see what we want to play with. Let's see. And I have a couple of script stamps. I think we'll use this one. This one just has some, if you can see it, postcards and some tag looking things, and I'll pick one of these and we'll see how it kind of got some post stamps going on, and so let's just pick maybe this one. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to bump you. I got a new holder, so I'm still trying to figure out the best placement, and it works so much better than my tripod, which I had to work around. Oh, I completely missed that one. And every time I'd bump it or I'd have to get up. Oh, there. Let's see. Maybe that's enough, huh? Because the flower's going to cover. Alright. What's funny? Oh, here it is right in front of me. Yeah, I think that kind of adds that end touch. Okay. So, I just want to add a little bit of that. This was from Leaving Prints from a long time ago when I was part of their scrapbook club. And I think maybe just a hair, just to kind of blend it together. Everything else is distressed. This is already kind of a beigey looking ribbon anyway, so we'll just add a little bit like so. And then what I'm thinking is I can brad that through. If I find center and poke it like so. And then, depending on which way, let's just feed it through. I'm just going to poke it right through. There. Now, maybe if I do this, I won't. And then we can feed it through like so. And then I can turn this. Like so, to cover up. Oh, look how cute that is. That's really cute. I want to pull this out just a hair so I can cover it there. Whoop. Okay, what do I got going on here? I think I need to lay this ribbon underneath the paper clip because it was kind of balling up under there and giving it a little extra thickness that I didn't want. Okay, there, that's what was holding me up. That's really cute. Okay, so now I want to just put a little bit of glue on this top flower, because if I put it on the bottom flower, I won't be able to get my page in. Push that down. Like so. Okay, so when we put that in our book, let's grab a piece of paper and see how that's going to work. It will go in like that, so this will be on the one page, and then when we flip our book, we'll have that. Let's see if this is ready. It doesn't feel too bad. I'm in camera for you. And then depending on how we poke that out. What do I got going on here? Oh, my little eyelash hairs are kind of everywhere. So it will look like that. Oh, too cute. Too cute. And when I'm getting ready to start the book, I may come back and sew on this little card. We'll have to see, or add more to it, but I have the base of it ready. And then keeping in mind too that this here will be sticking outside of our book, so hopefully that's not too, you can always push it in farther because I didn't glue the first one down, so hopefully it can readjust, but we'll find that out when it's time for the book. I think that's adorable. Get that out of our way. So there's tag 1, or double-sided paper clip 1. Cute. I like it. Okay. And I have these two little guys that I wanted to play with this morning. And he was just kind of grunge sprayed with walnut spray, I believe, when I made him. on coffee dyed, on a coffee dyed tag. And then I just put him on and then a paper crown. So now I need to kind of build the layer up. And I have a couple other clusters here. That one's probably too big. This one's definitely too wide. Okay, let's work with this one. And it's on a paper clip already. That paper clip, well, as with this one, hopefully you can see. Let me look in the camera. It's really kind of grungy. I took some metal ink. Let me see what they're called. I have one right here. Oh, it's patina. It's a metal patina, and then I just patinaed those up. So, and it looks really cool. I almost hate to cover this one up, but let's see. So first, I think before I even add this, I'm gonna see some spots that I really need to darken up here. This tag I cut out, and it actually says admit 1, and then that's why these slats are here. You could run ribbon or something through them. And then I just used this vintage ticket and a postage stamp deal. That's how I layered this one. This one turned out pretty cool. So go ahead and ink. I think might as well stamp too, because if this one's going to be a front and a back, then we want the back finished as well. So in my mind, it's like these will be not really journaling tags as much as they'll be, you know, just their cutesy little added details within the journal. I like how that one got that blotch on there from when it was being coffee dyed. Okay. Stamp. I like that one. Let's start with. I still have some ink on this one. I don't know if it's. Nope, too light. So we'll add a little bit more. And I'm just using black. Maybe I'll go over a little bit more. And just kind of see what kind of a collage we get. What's everybody else working on? Are you guys working on a new journal or? Oh yeah, look at, I like that one. Maybe a piece of this. That just kind of automatically collages it. Instead of trying to use several stamps, this little multi-stamp. I just got this one. I ordered it off of Amazon, and I just got it, so I get to figure out all the, clean that up later. I'll waste your guys' time. Yeah, so that might just be enough. So this one has a big butterfly on it. I have some butterflies here that are cut out. This one doesn't have a this one might be cool. But then this one, I have the centers cut out, so I'm going to pull both of those out. We'll play with those when we get there. My thought is if I can tuck him underneath. Here. And give his little arm and hand. I'm on camera for you. Something to rest on. Yeah. Crooked there. It's kind of the problem of trying to layer underneath once you already have glued your image down. Trying to tuck. Okay, what do we think about that one? So this is kind of handy. This is using up tags that, or anything really, that when we put it together and it's not as full or layered as we want. Instead of throwing them away, we can mix and match and kind of save our not so good turned out ones. This one I'm probably going to have to ink this side because it's not going all the way in and it's really white. It's like, hello. So I'm really going to get this side so that it's not standing out like a sore thumb. Okay, now let's try it again. Let's see if we can slide him back under here. There. It's a little closer. And there, not so white. Okay. Now, I could put him low on the page. I'll put him low on the page. I think we'll go with this one. And this one I'm going to ink up and stamp. And then we'll attach it. Maybe put some cheesecloth underneath of it. I think cheesecloth always kind of softens everything. Kind of pulls it together. So we'll see how this. Hope I'm staying in frame for you guys. Sure been nice not bouncing my arm off of the tripod. And I can actually sit directly. Get some lines in here directly in front, so I'm not sitting at a funny angle. Maybe something like that. And then I don't want to use the same image, so maybe I'll take this script. Let's raise up. I'm getting camera here. Just ink a little section there. And then just kind of push like so. Maybe a piece there on the tail. Okay. Baby one. I have this one too. This was another file folder. So maybe we'll use that. Oh, if it were smaller, how cute would that be? Layered up on there. That could be kind of cute. I'm just going to ink this for now before I glue that. We'll see about layering this back side. I think I'm going to do that. That could be another cute little tag spot. So we could do something like that. And then I have, here my dog. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's being funny. Could put a piece of cheesecloth down underneath. Just to kind of pull it, and then maybe something like that. Oh, how cute will that be? Okay, let's do this. I'm just going to cut a piece of this off. And I'm going to glue this just a little bit, just to kind of hold it, because the other one should, this file folder should help hold the rest of it in place when I just want to kind of stretch it to give it a little extra. And then this one we'll glue this side here like we did on the other one. I'm gonna have to make some more of these. The size is just perfect for this little top added bonus, or layer, bonus, added layer. So like that. Okay, put this here so I can see. I'm thinking like so. Give it a good smush. Got a little finger going on there. Okay, wow. Yeah, that's cute. And we want it on the top. So maybe